All right, beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be flying to the Chancellor 414 Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 with the Pimax Crystal Super DOF H3. It's right behind my son there. And I already packed my mannequin head since we're moving, so I got a live mannequin right here. Super excited to bring you guys this video. It's going to be another flight here when I take the headset up and just go fly around. Although we're not going to be using controllers, so I just gave them for my son as, I don't know, he's boxing back there. So again, if you want to see the full review for the Pimax Crystal Super, it'll be linked down below. And then I will have the H3 motion rig review coming out for you guys. This is an awesome match made in heaven. I absolutely love it. It's a blast. This is paired up with my computer, 12900K RTX 4090, and it's a pretty beefy computer, and you need that for the 29.5 million pixels on the Super, guys. You can go lighter, but Microsoft Flight Sim and DCS is super demanding, so just consider that. We're going to be taking the Fly Similar Chancellor. It's the 414. Love this airplane. It's just modeled so well. Everything, I mean, the iPad, the passengers, the weights, the lighting, the engine, how it performs. It's just so good. We're going to be taking it over Daytona, Kilo Delta Alpha Bravo. A lot of you guys are familiar with this airport. A lot of students fly to this airport. In fact, I talked to a lot of you guys because I'm an air traffic controller. It's what I do out of Tampa, and you guys come over to my airspace to do practice approaches. So with that being said, it's going to be fun. If you have questions, comments, concerns, plug them down below, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, super excited to bring you guys more content with this headset and other stuff. More stuff coming out in the works here soon, but I got to get to packing after I upload this because we're moving. Peace. Well, don't peace, just watch the video. All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking out the Chancellor. Check this bird out. I absolutely love it. The work that has been put into this aircraft is amazing. We're flying out November 414 Yankee Hotel. In fact, I think I spoke to Chancellor today at work. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'm an air traffic controller. Might have already said that. I'm a huge VR flight sim nerd. Let's check our flaps here. We already did our warm-up. We're ready to go. And we're gonna rock this pattern for a bit here, guys. Do a little bit of pattern work. And just talk about some hardware and I don't know, whatever comes to mind. All right, here we go. Airspeed's alive. Full throttle. All right, 80 knots. Start pulling back a bit. I'm getting a little bit of vibration on the yoke. I don't know if that's going to affect my flight. I don't know if that's because of the joystick that's behind me on the desk. It's possible. Let me see. Oh no, wait, this joystick is still on. Okay, so hold on, let me turn off that joystick. All right, so okay, so there we go. I did turn off that joystick, and that's gonna actually change a couple things for me, which is interesting. Let me see if I got this over here. Oh, that's not on either. All right, cool. All right, so we are upwind off Daytona Beach Airport, guys. The weather was kind of, I think, almost not quite marginal VFR. I guess it kind of is. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit worse, but it's all right. We'll enjoy it as it is. We're going to get in the down one here. Just enjoy some of these visuals with the way that the lighting is. In the background, we got FS Chatter playing, which is really neat. It's a program that essentially has real live ATC recordings. It's possible I'm in there somewhere, and based on your region and the frequency you're on, it'll change to those frequencies. Now, I will say, if you guys notice, my mouse keeps running across the screen. There's a reason for that, and that's because I have a trackball. It's to my right, and then beneath it there is a Butt Kicker Gamer Pro. So it's not a super. Let me see the joystick. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think it's grabbing the control from the one behind me. Let me go ahead. The plane might do something funky. I just turned on the force feedback motion. So yeah, look at that. Yikes. I should have paused for this. The force feedback joystick is calibrating. So there's a downside, believe it or not. Good lord. I could have just paused it and avoided all that chaos. All right, is it giving me control yet? And All right, we got control. There we go. All right, cool. So sorry about that. That was funky. So one of the downsides that I find when, let's say, you manage either more than one rig or you have multiple hardware setups, I think that's common for most of you guys who, let's say, you fly fighter jets and GA, is always trying to kind of set up and tweak everything correctly, right? So you kind of have to pick, okay, which one are you going to fly? What hardware are you going to have plugged in? Or really, you know, things having duplicates, duplicate buttons for the same function. So for example, the honeycomb Bravo quadrant over here has a gear lever, right? And then, which it's not on because I unplugged this. And then to my left, I also have one over here, which, let's keep it down. Yeah, we'll keep it down as we go through the funnel. We'll bring it right back. And so what happens is, if both of these units are plugged in, only one gear will actually take priority. So what ends up happening is that you're actually unable... Actually, you know what? Let's go for the right. I know that we need that big old runway. Or you know what? We'll go for the left, and then we'll come around for the right. The bindings might not work. So right now you see this joystick is tweaking. It's likely, or the yoke is tweaking. It's likely because the joystick on my desk is providing a level of input, and then it's kind of confusing the rig. Or in this case, you know what? Let me see if I can do this in VR. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh god. Alright, so I unplugged the yoke, and let's see if that was it. Because I think what was happening is the vibration due to the Butt Kicker Gamer Pro, which is making my trackball mouse slide down, is also affecting maybe the sensors for the yoke. Either way, that was a terrible touch and go. My point is, you don't want... Oh, I see what I did. I don't know that we're going to be able to make this one. Let's see, this is... Power on the left, power on the right. Let's go. Mixture set. Prop. Oof, that was close. All right, let's go. Gear up, baby. It was funny when I hit full powered, I didn't hear the engine spool up. So the Butt Kicker Gamer Pro and the Butt Kicker LFE add just an immersion to the seats, to the whole rig, because everything shakes. Now you can also enjoy it when you're flying, let's say, a fighter jet or something else, but I find it most beneficial when I'm in propeller-driven aircraft. It's just, oh my gosh, it just makes so much of a difference. Now, is it a little bit weird flying this Chancellor with, see my joystick? I think that's what it is. The joystick on my desk, that's kind of irking me, but it's not overriding, which is good. It's just visually tweaking. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, anyways, the immersion is so good. This is a blast. A lot of times when I kind of don't know what I want to do, I mean, I do so many of these flights like this where I just kind of work a pattern and I don't record it, but I think I'm going to challenge myself to maybe just work in a pattern and just rambling and talking. And if you guys are here for it, welcome, you know, and I'm glad to have you and just kind of share my thoughts. Sometimes it might be a little bit more quiet, but I can always find something to ramble on about. Maybe I'll pick specific topics. I will say, coming up next month, I have Flight Sim Expo, guys. Flight Sim Expo. Super excited for that. I'm gonna be going with my dad, I believe. I got some other friends that are gonna be going. So let's go ahead and power back here. We're gonna drop the gear. We're in the downwind, doing 140 knots. We're gonna land the right runway, which is actually much closer. So let's just bring it in already. I don't think I have to go this far out. Now I'm kind of hot dogging it. It's alright. I'm just having some fun. Oh yeah, I'm way out from that other runway. Is it way out? Oh my gosh, yeah, way out. Okay, cool. This is my first time doing a touch and go on this side. And this is how this airport gets such a high level ATC count. They're rated a 10. Imagine that. They literally just beat up this runway right here. Touch and go, touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. while they're landing all that stuff over there. This adds for complexity. It adds for counts. That's what we need. I'll take one of these in Tampa.
Welcome to Venice.
Bump us up.
Stand 364 via Foxtrot. Cross runway 22 right, then Kilo Mike Quebec. Victor, stay with me.
Alright, here we go. Runway 7 right. Flaps are out.
American 14 Heavy, Metro Tower, runway 4 right. Winds 320 at Niner. RNAV wing cleared for takeoff.
Let's see. Alright, 85 knots. Alright, looks like we got Pipistrel over here. Is that a player? 172 Golf Tango. Wow, the skies have significantly cleared up. Alright, let me get my feet off the pedals. We're at 200 feet. Flaps are up, and we are currently climbing to get in the downwind. I think I'm gonna try to stay 600 feet for this. I don't know that I have to necessarily go higher. Not sure what the pattern altitude is here. We're gonna make this up as I go because God bless. All right, here we go. 700 feet. I think we're at 750. All right, now we're cooking. We're doing a buck 40. We're increasing speed since we leveled off. We're at 650 feet. Oh, let's go straight. Now, something I do got to, let's see, there we go. Adjust is my trim. Beautiful. All right, so trim is getting adjusted. And then we're throttled back, get ready, drop the gear, base turn. Still too far out. I mean, granted, it's a little bit of a bigger plane, a quicker plane. I'm gonna keep the tight turn going because we gotta be over these bushes here that square off. Whoa. Now the motion rig here, I do have it set to roll and not axis. Some people will say, well, that's not realistic. The plane's gonna have a loft. I would say you are correct. Also, the cool thing about having a motion rig is that you kind of get to change the settings to exactly how you like them, right? So that's the best part of the rig, you know. You know, so for example, a lot of times I have my hardware set up in a way where my kids, for the longest time I had it set up so my kids could use it as far as the pedals, they could reach. And then even when my dad comes over, I'll kind of like adjust certain things on the rig so my dad can kind of get in here. But the truth is 99.999% of the time you're the one that's flying your rig. So if not maybe 100% of the time, you know, it has to fit what you like, what you want, what you need, you know, everything. The way that, look, the way that I set up my mouse, right? It's literally the perfect length for my arm. I know I got this radio panel right beneath it, and then the Bravo honeycomb throttle quadrant right over here. So, you know, you kind of set everything up in a way that allows you to memorize it. And actually, right in front of me, I do have the PAP panel from WinWing. I'm going to do a review on this. And to my left, I have the, what is it? The Moza throttle and joystick setup, which is absolutely stunning. And then, if I haven't said already, we're rocking the DOF H3 rig. All right, so this time I'm going to be cutting even sooner than before. Let me see if I can do this right. All right, so power down, gear down, laps. We're doing a buck 40. My gosh, still coming in hot. This runway is meant for Skyhawks. Little archers.
All aircraft information India is now current.
All right.
1032.
Oh, it says we landed. Well, it's a touch and go, baby. This is nice. It's okay. You can go back. Oh, the altimeter seems off. All right, so let me see if I can pull.
1 Charlie Kilo, Malaga Tower, runway 30, winds gone, cleared for takeoff.
Wow, dude, we are barely like 250 feet. I feel like we're about to stall, but we're doing really good. We're doing $120, and depending on how hard I pull, let's see. I don't even know where I was going with that. All right, so can we go for the? Do they have a crossing runway here? Oh, they do have a crossing runway. All right, so let's go for that. Boom. Now I do not know what the winds are, but look at these these houses, the trees, how green everything's. Oh, check out, there's a bunch of buses right beneath me here. I guess this is where the buses park for the local school. There's another bus depot right there. Probably do some maintenance here. These trees have been trimmed, very nice. Runway 34. Oh yeah, absolutely awesome. Let's see. Now let's check out how the sim. There we go. Hopefully you guys saw that. So I did that there just so y'all can see how the motion rig reacts. And oh man, had an itchy eye there. Let's go gear up, let's go flaps up, and let's get out of here. Climb, baby. Whoa. Oh man, very nice.
Contact departure, 3 Alpha.
Oh wow, look, they made a clearing there for something. Alright, so as I bring it around, I kind of want to stall it. Let's see, but now maybe I'll just bring it back around and land. Guys, so this is Daytona Airport, which we see right over here, has a speedway. I believe this has to be a mall, a shopping mall right next to it. That's what the malls in the United States look like. They have a bunch of massive buildings, a bunch of smaller stores inside.
United 70, contact ground on 121.56.
Very nice. All right, so let's go gear down. Let's go flaps 1. We're looking to make this our best landing yet. Check out all the players online. Card 787, Julian McBob. Shark next to, we have Leho or AJ Eljo. I can't read that. All right, so throttling back. Let's switch for gear 2 or flap 2. All right, let's bring it in.
Reach 54, ready for takeoff.
All right, let's see. Got that display threshold.
19, Rio Tower, runway 20 left, winds 120 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Let's go, baby.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20 left, runway 13, liner 19.
Oh man, baby. All right, so let's slam the parking brake. We're getting off on Delta. Can we make Delta? Yes, sir. We got Delta. All right, guys, that was a blast. Just a flight in the pattern here with the motion rig. If you have questions, drop them down below. If you have any suggestions for where I should go to next, hit me up. Let me know. Peace out.